Good morning.
Good morning.
What are you watching?
Here. Journalists found a whole detective story, a story from 100 years ago about our mansion. I wonder where they found it.
I'm not interested in watching this story about the mansion.
Kostya, it's late. Lenya must be awake by now.
What's wrong? Yesterday too early because Lenya is still awake, today too late. He's already awake, avoiding conjugal duty.
I'm not avoiding anything about conjugal duty. We have to buy wallpaper today because we're not going to finish the repairs. I'm an architect, after all.
Mom, I made my own porridge.
Well done.
Get out of here.
Kostya,
When you go into your parents' bedroom, you have to knock. What?
why would you do that?
What? He's a grown man and should understand everything.
All right, then when you go into his room, knock on the door, respect him as a person.
What kind of personality, Masha? You've changed a lot lately.
Yes, you told me that already.
Oh, Olie. You asked too much of me. You weren't interested in sex in such quantities before.
I'm not interested in sex. I'm interested in conception, and you know very well that this is the best time for that.
Olie. The arrival of a new baby will not let us forget Ksayusha.
Me? It's about me, not Ksayusha. I am young and healthy. I want to live. I don't want to die after our daughter. I want to be happy. I want to have a son. You are my closest and dearest person. Why don't you understand me?
Olie, dear, I really want to understand you. Yes, I'm selfish. And you are active, friendly, and never humiliated.
I've never been humiliated.
Understand. Olie, it seems to me that you're deceiving yourself. You hide your pain. It's like when you squeeze a spring end, Alia.
Don't touch me.
So, brush, roller, paint, lights, film under the wallpaper.
Kostya, this is wallpaper for the nursery.
Yeah, go.
Mom, can't I have my room the way I want it?
Lenya, of course you can't. My mom is a designer, and she thought of what you're going to have there a long time ago.
Lenya, what would you like to change?
Nothing. I want to leave everything the way it was before.
Lenya, that's impossible. How do you imagine it? The whole apartment is freshly renovated. Do you have wallpaper from the builder in your apartment? That's not good. Masha, what kind of wallpaper did you want?
Dad, Mom, tell him.
Kostya, let's look at the bedroom wallpaper first.
Masha, are you following his lead again?
Okay, we don't argue with women. We don't argue with women. We change their minds, don't we? Let's determine the size of the room. Maybe interested in a paint job. Do you like to paint?
Lenya, remember when you and I wanted to buy wallpaper for painting? You can paint whatever you want, whenever you want.
Mom, remember you promised to investigate and that Uncle Volady would help you.
I remember, Lenya.
Masha, help us. I don't understand any of this.
Well, my dad is an architect, and we're in charge of the details.
Yes, yes, damn it.
Take your seat. Wait for me. I won't be long.
Masha, where are you going? We bought everything. Do you understand what's going on? I think you're being sly, and you and Mom have a secret from me.
Ilya.
Hello, Maria Andreevna. Are you going to order something?
No, I want to talk with you. It's so good to see you.
It's good for you, but it's not so good for me. Sorry, I have a lot of work to do. What?
I need a duplicate key.
$300. Will you wait or come back later?
Ilya, I only have 2 questions for you. Answer, please.
I've already told the police everything. I told them that the stones with the notes were thrown at me. And I told about the boys.
Yeah, but before, you insisted that my family deal with it. You didn't talk about the conflict with the kids.
And then I remembered.
Who is Zoya?
Who's Zoe?
The one who signed the last note and threw it at me.
You know, Maria Andreevna, you are no longer my slave owner.
Employer?
Don't get smart. Here's your key and get out of here. I'm not at all interested in who's throwing stones at you.
Ilya.
I don't need money. Goodbye.
Ilya. I'll be back.
Hello, that Masha found me. I didn't tell her anything. She knows enough as it is, you too. You got me into this.
Where is she?
Dad, that's the 10th time you've asked.
I'll ask for the 11th time, too. How long can we wait for her?
Hi. Don't say anything. Let's go to a pizza place and order the best pizza ever.
You're running away, you don't say anything, and then you say as if nothing had happened. Let's go to a pizza place.
I'm sorry, please. I'll explain everything to you now.
You don't have to explain anything to me. You know what? Go wherever you want. Do whatever you want. Play whoever you want.
Kostya.
And I have my own things to do.
Dad, come on, it's the day off.
I met Ilya, Lenya.
The gardener.
Yes.
You don't want Dad to know about this.
Dad doesn't want to know about it himself. And he has a right to know.
Well, Sergey, what have you been up to?
Excuse me. Oh, sorry. What?
Last time we started a conversation with a standard phrase. How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm fine, thank you, but you can start the conversation another way. How are you? What do you do? What have you been up to?
What have you been up to? What have you been up to?
Well, excuse me. I need to SE on of. Well, excuse me. I need to SE on of. Andrew, it's not like we had an agreement, and I have an apprentice right now.
It's no big deal.
What do you mean, it's no big deal?
I'll wait in the kitchen. I washed the fruit.
Excuse me.
What have you been up to?
Yes.
Tell me, why am I learning this? I need to learn how to correspond at the internet.
Sergey, after the epistolary genre comes the moment when you need to ask a girl out and stay with her face to face without a dictionary.
But I never got to a date with a girl. And with English women all the more so. Maybe I don't need these dating sites. Am I the only one who feels bad?
Alone is bad. Man was born to love and to live in a family.
What about you?
When you realize that you want to spend the rest life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as much as possible.
The rest of your life to start as soon as possible.
What?
When Harry Met Sally, great movie. See it Suryaza in any language. Now let's find the answer to your question. What have you been up to? You could answer like this: nothing special. Well, nothing much.
Можно ответить так. Ничего особенного. Well, nothing much.
Well, nothing much.
And repeat, please.
Well, nothing much.
Luda, who was asked me.
Here.
Kostya, hi.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
Nothing, I just came to see you.
Is everything okay with Masha?
Yes.
What about Lenia? Have you come for free medical alcohol?
I don't drink medical alcohol, not even free.
Are you hitting on me?
Do you immediately dismiss the option of friendship?
Why? We are family friends with you.
Is it only possible to be friends with a crowd?
No, we will discuss this later. I have to give enemas to patients. I actually work here.
I'm very glad I caught you.
I changed with colleague. I'm in patient work now. Stop looking at me like that. I'm going. Bye.
Bye. Kostya, hi, do you have a minute? Hi. Hi, listen, I wanted to thank you. You gave Ola a chance to rest. I don't know how to comfort. But you do. Of course, no problem. I told her right away that she needed to switch to something else. Well, she's not a TV to switch over, and a person is not a TV. Press the button and you're now on another channel. It's understandable. You just have to have the strength of the period. Yes. How is Lenya? How is he doing? We try to distract him. School, English, swimming pool. Can't jump off the tower. He is afraid of heights. I said to the coach, well, give him a little push. Oh, don't do that. He's a wonderful guy. He will overcome his own fear and jump. Thank you. Bye, hold on. Thank you. Come visit. Of course.
Thank you.
It's a shame that Daddy's against it.
Lenia, Daddy doesn't mind. We just need evidence and proof.
What evidence do we have?
The last threatening note and Ilya's behavior today, it's not evidence, of course, but it's a lead.
And what I saw in the attic.
And what you saw in the attic, well, we keep it a secret, don't we?
If not to the police, then you can tell Uncle Volady everything.
Are you sure? Eat up.
Good afternoon, Maria. Good to hear from you.
Hello, am I disturbing you?
No, of course no. I'm so hungry. I'm looking for a place downtown, and since I'm new to your city, I'm asking for some friendly advice.
If you're in the center, we're very close. Pizzeria on the waterfront. We're having lunch here. Come join us.
How nice to hear that. I won't say no.
See you. It turns out that Uncle Volodya is around. He'll be here soon.
Mom, why is Uncle Volady always around? Is it a coincidence?
Совпадение?
Sasha, I wanted to talk to you. Masha saw us together recently. She started asking questions.
What did you tell?
The truth.
Are you serious?
Part of the truth. A smaller part.
I told her what you were going through. The winter of 93.
Ward 3, feeding.
Andre, why did this happen to us? She was a big girl. I remember her screaming so hard I thought the lamps were going to explode. Andrew, I knew right away that this is a special child. It got so bright, the lights are shining outside, and here, it's real light, and the doctor smiled and said, "You have a girl, Andrew." I remember that she was fine.
It's just happened. It's just happened, my dear. It's just happened. The doctor said that this happens to newborns. She just stopped breathing.
No, do you think I could mistake someone else's cries for my own child? My breasts even got bigger when she started crying. Everyone else got kids, but I didn't.
The doctor said you will be given medicine to stop lactation.
No. I've been hearing that girls are having trouble lactating, not enough milk. No, I'm going to feed. You hear that? I'll feed the other kids.
To feed or not to feed is your business, but please calm down. Calm down.
Andrew. What about Mom? How am I going to tell her? She can't stand it. She'll die, and I'll be alone.
You won't be alone. You have me. It's okay.
No, go away, please, go away. Mom died without knowing the whole truth. And she worshipped you, do you remember?
Of course. God rest her soul.
Yeah.
All my life I have felt guilty before her.
And what about me?
Saisha, why do you say that?
Hold her down, she's lost her mind.
Ward 3, feeding.
Eat it.
I'm doing fine. I'll get better soon, I just feel sleepy.
Take.
Why am I here? Did you ask?
You needed help.
No. It's my daughter who needs help, and my mother needs help, and there's a toilet with no door. And they don't let you read.
I'll get you out of here, I promise.
Get me out today, do you hear?
No.
Get me out today.
No, I can't.
Get me out today.
No, I can't.
Get me out today, I won't forgive you. Get me out today, Andrew. Please, get me out. Why didn't you tell Masha the whole truth? After all, a half-truth is a real lie.
Our lie.
No, I didn't lie for a second then. It was later that you made me do it.
No, I offered you a choice, and you came back to this town. You came back into my life.
And you are a master at rewriting history. Andrew Maximovic. Okay. Let's assume then that you couldn't. But now, after the death of your beloved granddaughter, whom you named,
Yes, yes, in your honor.
what are you afraid of now? Why can't you tell your daughters the whole truth?
Who needs your truth? Who? Don't you dare.
No, don't you dare. Don't you dare forbid me. I'll make up my own mind, Andrew.
Are you sure you don't want dessert?
No, thank you. Mom, can't I go to the play area?
Go.
How is he?
It's hard. But at least now he talks to me. Thank you,
You're welcome.
Vladimir. It seems to me that Ilya is blatantly lying. Maybe someone bribed him. Maybe it's my father's enemies who caused all this horror, and now they're covering their tracks.
Maybe they are. Anything's possible. Only there is a feeling that those who planted the notes and those who set fire to the house are completely different people.
What do you mean?
I may sound presumptuous, but don't you think someone close to you might have set the house on fire?
What? Do you think one of your own might have set the house on fire? This is absurd.
I understand your fells, but calm down, without emotions. Weigh everything up and figure out which family member benefited from setting the house on fire.
No.
Andrew Maximovic, I've wanted to talk to you for a long time. The house will be empty without you. It is unlikely that there will be a buyer who will buy such an expensive property.
We'll find it. Not everyone is a poor artist like you.
I have an idea. Remember, I defended my diploma. I even got an award. I was invited to exhibitions.
I don't remember.
I created an urban library project. There's such a big roof space, a kind of flying ship of knowledge.
Kostya, I'm afraid of missing something here. What does this have to do with your ship?
And with that, I thought it would be a good idea to build a library here, in this beautiful place, a gift to the people of the city.
Wait, I don't get it. You want to tear down my house?
Well, you're not going to live here anyway. It's not for yourself, it's for the residents.
Are you kidding me?
Kostya.
Not every idea is a success.
Kostya, dear, they will definitely appreciate you. And your project is great. But why here?
Are you against it, too?
I love this house very much.
And I hate it. Let it burn.
No, it's very cynical to suspect one's own.
Yes, you're right. It is very cynical and disgusting to suspect one's own. But it's only worse to look at the world through rose-colored glasses.
You're like my sister Olga. She constantly accuses me of wearing rose-colored glasses.
I understand how you feel, just calmly, without emotion. Just think, who benefited from burning the house down?
Look at the way they lie down. 1 to 1, 1 to 1.
Nothing will come together again. In the end, there will be an extra queen of spades again.
Natasha, what I love about you is your jokes.
And how do I joke?
With a serious face all your life.
Where is he? Probably went to her again. You know he's been going there a lot since Ksayusha died for consolations. And I can't say a word.
You can, but you don't want to. I don't understand why you're so brave and proud and can't assert your rights.
Which rights, Lucia? All my life I thought I was entitled to it. But the history of their relationship says otherwise. An extra queen of spades. She might think of me that way too.
I'm just amazed at your naivete. The insurance office will give you the amount now, Andrei will give it all to his mistress, and you'll be left with nothing.
Why? I'll hire a lawyer. I will go to court. After all, we have jointly acquired property in the marriage.
Yeah, a lawyer. He will ask for the documents and the circumstances of the purchase of this property. Natasha, I'm not scaring you. You know that I have been on your side all my life. And I can't stand Andrei because he's hurt you all your life.
I couldn't stand. I remember you used to chase him when you were young.
Me? When? Oh my God, Natasha.
I'm not offended. A lot of women used to chase him.
How could you say that?
Isn't he a handsome man? It seemed to me at the time that I could handle it.
Honey, you'll do fine. You'll do fine. Because you are the tamer of men's hearts. Natasha, you're my closest person.
That's because you don't have a family, Lucia.
I'm not offended. I'm not offended. By the way, don't you drink anything from the wedding set?
No.
Can I have it?
Take it.
Thanks.
You've been asking for it for a long time. Drink your tea, or it will get cold.
Okay. Thank you for your support. I hope I will not be disappointed in you.
I hope I'm in the ace. 2. The brigade destroyed my house on your order, and I'm looking forward to seeing what this chaos turns into. Bye.
Goodbye.
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 Mom, what is chaos?
A mess. When everything is ruined.
Can you order a mess?
Don't worry. Uncle Volady will be fine. Do you mind if we stop by on the same business? There's a journalist I need to see.
I don't mind.
When am I going to be cured of you?
Never. I'm your only one.
How cocky are you?
Why aren't you?
Yes, when I was young, I used to resent having to share you with someone else.
But now I'm yours. Only yours.
Mine.
Saisha, I'm sorry. I can't do otherwise then.
I understand. Or rather, I'm trying to understand. But now why don't you want to fix it now, Andrew?
I do. I really want to. Give me time.
Again.
I realize that I have to help Ola, but I can't come to my senses myself.
I don't believe that Ksayush is gone. See, when we start talking about it, it hurts.
It hurts even more when we don't talk about it.
No secret, a close friend of your family, Lucia Semyonovna Sareda. I brought in some awesome information, scans of photos, evidence, and I didn't even have to think of anything. And these ghosts are great, exactly. It's like it's from the last century. The Red Army man and the noblewoman, that's great.
I don't think kids who threw rocks at people can be called ghosts. I know what you mean. The yellow press, ratings.
We don't have ratings. We get likes. We're an online publication, and we're not a desirable press. We don't care about hype.
Well, if you don't care, then don't lie. There are no ghosts there.
I don't believe in them at all, but people without them won't be interested in the story.
Stories need to be checked, too, of course. I will check with Lucia Semyonovna about this information. Goodbye.
If you have problems because of this, you just tell me, okay, I respect your family.
I wonder why.
I studied with Irina Andreevna, your sister. Cool.
Have a nice day.
Give them my regards and condolences.
Hello. I watched a video in one publication. I was told that you gave all the materials. Where did you get this information, Lucia Semyonovna? I lived in a mansion for so many years and didn't even realize it. Because you, Masha, are a woman of art, and I am a woman of culture. City archives. Yes, I used these pens to go through the old newspapers. I did the research. I really wanted your house to leave a cultural mark on the history of the city. At whose request did you do the research? At whose request, sweetheart? Of my own free will. Didn't you like the video? No, I didn't like this video. It's strange. If you wanted to write about cultural value, you would tell about the house as a monument of architecture. Masha, your father will tell you about the monument of architecture. He's a luminary. I'm just a friend of the family, and it's unselfish. I didn't get a penny for the video, by the way. I sincerely sympathize with you. I don't recognize your daughter. It's like she's off the chain. She became like Olga.
Lucia, why did you really talk to journalists?
They just called. They asked, Natasha, you asked me to find out about the past of your house.
Yes, there was a house, and now there's nothing but ashes. Why tell tales about ashes?
I meant well, Natasha. I have to go. Andrei is here. I'm running away.
Bye.
Bye, bye.
At least you could ashamed of people.
Who? Lucia? Natasha? I've asked you 100 times.
And I've asked you 100 times stop going to her, or I'll poison.
Me or her?
Me? I want to die. I gave Lucio our wedding set.
Okay.
Wow. What a great guy Daddy is.
Yeah, I'm starting to renovate while someone is slacking off.
Mom, you're not the only one who knows how to make chaos.
And where does our mom make chaos?
At Uncle Voladi's,
Он так сказал.
he said so. We ate pizza at the restaurant today.
В ресторане.
Hi, Lenia. What's up? We're enemies. Come on, stop it. Let's make up. Besides, I've got a case for you. We've got. Okay, we'll discuss it at recess.
So now it's physical education. We can skip it.
Сейчас физра. Можем прогулять.
Let's go.
Пойдем.
Masha, no.
What if it's Lenya?
He said he would text himself.
What if something happened? Hello? Hello, Vladimir. No, you didn't wake me up. Of course. It's very interesting. Can I call you later?
Uncle Volody in chaos.
Stop it.
Okay, I'll make a coffee.
Where's Rector Irina Andreevna?
There.
Thank you. Ira, I know. I came up with a solution. I know the way out. You're the only one who can help.
What's the solution? How to help? Explain it to me.
Creditors are strangling. Crisis. You know how it is.
You promised you could do it.
I can do it, but it's hard for me. Your dad got a settlement from the insurance company today. The money for the house that burned down. I want you to ask.
If you're talking about insurance, it's no use. He himself said he'd give it all to Olga, and I didn't say a word about your problems, just like you asked.
Thank you. Yes, insurance money for Olga. It's out of the question. But the land can be sold now. Do you understand? It all depends on the timing of the deal, and I have a reliable buyer, incognito. Please ask your father to sell the land.
And give the money to us.
On credit. Ira, I'm asking for a loan. I can ask for something for 20 years from my father-in-law.
For 19 years. We have been married for 19 years.
We'll send the kids to college right away. Your university gets a trench.
Yes, you owe us.
You always said Dad could.
Dad can if Mom convinces him, all right. I'll talk to Mom today.
Really?
Leva, put me down. Someone's coming in now.
You're the best.
Come on, go.
I love you.
All right, go.
I love you, Ira. Thank you.
In the end, it turned out that Ilya really was lying. Many expensive household appliances were found in his house. Most likely, he was given money for his silence.
Have you beaten at his house? Do you know his address?
You know his address, too, and he didn't really go anywhere and his sister just lied to you. I wonder about the other thing. A technical genius of mine told me how you can set a house on fire without arousing anyone's suspicions.
That is, it is possible.
Of course it is. The main thing is the motive, who benefited from it. Let's go to the place and I'll tell you everything.
Let's go.
Who's there?
It's me. Oh, why open the door.
Kostya, I'm asleep after night duty.
I understand. I'll just be a minute. I need to talk to you. No one understands me but you. Listen. Something is going on. He said it right. It really started in the attic. Only it wasn't set on his birthday. It was a few days before that.
How is that possible?
See, the fire comes from the mains, but you don't have to mess with the wiring at all. Simply, the resistors that are sold at the radio market are connected to power sources. And then, with the right calculation, it heats up to a fire of several hundred square meters. So the rags in which the resistors were wrapped start to smolder, and at some point the fire suddenly starts. Masha went crazy. The insurance money has already been paid.
Do you want some coffee?
Yes, and she keeps digging and digging the information, as if she were a detective, and most importantly, as if I don't notice. Oh, why talk to her? Oh, why, what is this? Wait. Oh, why, what is this? What is this?
None of your business.
What do you mean? Dear, this is not normal. It can't be like that. It can't. Do you hear me? You shouldn't do that. Oh, why you don't?
If everything is as you say, why didn't the police find these resistors?
Masha, understand. If you don't put bugs on the plugs, the resistors burn out beyond recognition, completely sweeping away all traces of the crime. Do you understand?
No, I don't.
Understand. Only a person who thoroughly knew the wiring diagram in the mansion could have done it, and had free access to it. This is the man your watchman knew.
So it must have been one of our own. We should check with Ilya to see who was in the house just before the birthday.